WChanKim, Blue Ocean Shift, Beyond Competing, Proven Steps to Inspire Confidence and Seize New Growth. In the world of business strategy, entrepreneurs often find themselves choosing between value-driven expansion and low-cost competitiveness. However, there exists a third, transformative approach called the Blue Ocean Shift. This concept leads businesses into unexplored markets and creates unprecedented opportunities for growth. In Blue Ocean Shift, Beyond Competing, WChanKim presents a visionary plan to facilitate this shift using a new perspective, human-centered motivation, and market-creating tools. This book summary exposes readers to the groundbreaking strategies that enable organizations to reshape industry views, appeal to untapped audiences, and find success in uncharted territories.
Beyond traditional strategies. In the world of business, there is an innovative strategy that can elevate your company to greater heights, the Blue Ocean Shift. This approach challenges common assumptions and allows businesses to discover uncharted market territories ripe with potential. By embracing a fresh perspective, cultivating human connections, and utilizing market-creating tools, companies can successfully make the Blue Ocean Shift and leave intense competition behind. In the realm of business strategy, many believe the only options available are pursuing value-driven growth through exceptional quality in service, or becoming a low-cost leader by offering the most competitive prices. However, there exists a third, more powerful strategy known as the Blue Ocean Shift, which enables a business to venture into entirely untouched markets. For instance, consider Groupe SEB, a French small appliance manufacturer. In an industry that never questioned the standard practice of deep-frying French fries in copious amounts of oil, Groupe SEB broke the mold. In 2006, they introduced the ActiFry, an innovative device capable of cooking French fries using just a tablespoon of oil. This product disrupted the industry, attracted new customers, and catapulted Groupe SEB to global leadership. The Blue Ocean Shift is about transcending the fiercely competitive red ocean market and navigating into uncharted blue ocean territories, abundant with untapped opportunities. This might sound like sorcery, but it is grounded in a systematic approach consisting of three critical components. First, embrace a novel perspective, broadening your thought horizon beyond conventional wisdom. Second, foster human connections to inspire and motivate stakeholders in supporting the transformative shift. Finally, utilize market-creating tools to effectively translate the new perspective into a captivating product. While these concepts may seem abstract, gaining a deeper understanding of how they work and how to implement them can provide a clear pathway to success through the Blue Ocean Shift. Market Creation Strategies Unveiled. Unlock the power of market creation strategies to transform your business. Discover how the Blue Ocean Shift utilizes disruptive innovation, non-disruptive creation, and the often overlooked middle way to redefine industries and address customers' problems. From Kodak's decline to the rise of Viagra, learn how these strategies have impacted markets and find out which one suits your business needs. Grasping the concept of market creation theory can revolutionize your business, so let's delve into its core strategies. You might think that innovative ideas are the main catalyst for establishing markets, but there are actually three distinct market-creating tactics to consider. First up is disruptive innovation, a concept where emerging technology surpasses its predecessors, ushering in upheavals in the industry. The Austrian economist Joseph Schumpeter referred to this phenomenon as creative destruction. A prime example is the rise of digital photography, which rendered film photography, and major players like Kodak, obsolete. Another powerful approach is the non-disruptive creation. With this strategy, entirely new markets come to life without displacing existing ones. Pfizer's Viagra serves as a perfect illustration. It didn't threaten the existing drug market but instead forged a new one by addressing a previously unsolved issue, erectile dysfunction. Then, there's the frequently overlooked middle way. This strategy redefines existing problems, incorporating aspects of both non-disruptive and disruptive forces. Take Groupe SEB's ActiFry, for example. The French fry maker didn't replace the existing industry but certainly turned it upside down. In a nutshell, your business can choose between these three strategies: creating a game-changing product that supersedes established ones, identifying and addressing a unique problem, or reimagining your approach to solving an existing issue. Having a solid grasp on these market creation strategies will pave the way for successfully executing a blue ocean shift, revolutionizing your business and conquering new horizons. Crafting your blue ocean mindset. Setting sail toward your business's blue ocean involves adopting a mindset with broad horizons. Take inspiration from UK charity, Comic Relief, which reinvented the charity industry by adopting a blue ocean perspective. Key aspects of their strategy include challenging industry norms, making competitors irrelevant, generating new demand, and being distinct while remaining cost-effective. Step into the vast expanse of limitless possibilities, and find your unique blue ocean, by embracing a mindset that goes beyond the evident boundary. Let's look at Comic Relief, a UK-based charity that has revolutionized the charity industry, a compelling example of a red ocean, teeming with 600 cancer charities in London alone. Comic Relief has been hosting Red Nose Days since the 1980s, a biennial event where people participate in amusing activities to raise funds. With a whopping £73 million raised in 2017, one might wonder if Comic Relief began with a blue ocean perspective. The answer is a resounding yes, and here's why. Firstly, blue ocean strategists view industry conditions as moldable. Comic Relief shattered the norm of lavish fundraisers and introduced a fresh, innovative concept. Rather than accepting the status quo, they reshaped the industry landscape. Secondly, their focus isn't on defeating competitors, instead, they aim to make them obsolete. Comic Relief didn't mimic other charities to win donors. Red Nose Day had no competition from other charities, effectively nullifying the donor race. Thirdly, their strategy generates new demand. Rather than catering solely to wealthy donors, they made charity alluring for everyone, regardless of the size of their contributions. Lastly, Comic Relief exhibits a blue ocean perspective through their distinct, low-cost approach. They stand apart from other charities without draining donations for year-round marketing or grant writing. As you move forward in discovering your blue ocean, remember to adopt this change in perspective. Embrace humanness and utilize market creation tools to transform your business and stand out in a sea of competition. Embracing humanness in strategy. A crucial aspect of a successful blue ocean shift is embracing humanness, which recognizes the fears, insecurities, and need for dignity and fulfillment that people bring. This can foster trust in the organization's pursuit of new opportunities. 3 vital elements for incorporating humanness in your strategy are atomization, first-hand discovery, and a fair process. Atomization involves breaking down the overwhelming task into manageable steps, allowing your team to focus on one piece at a time. First-hand discovery encourages each team member to discover new ways of thinking through personal experiences, ensuring genuine commitment to change. Lastly, a fair process follows the principles of engagement, explanation, and clear expectations, involving stakeholders in decision-making, transparently communicating, and defining responsibilities. Charting your blue ocean path. As you embark on your journey towards a blue ocean, leverage 5 practical tools for success. The Pioneer Migrator Settler Map helps assess your organization's current products or services, categorizes them, and points you in the right direction for innovation and growth. The objective is to focus on developing pioneering products and elevating migrators, as relying on settlers could leave your business vulnerable. To navigate the vast and dynamic blue ocean market, explore 5 practical tools that will guide you through the rough seas of competition. First and foremost, the Pioneer Migrator Settler Map comes into play, providing valuable insights into your organization's standing and product offerings. By categorizing your products, this map reveals where your strengths lie and where improvements are needed to avoid becoming stranded in a saturated market. Categorize your products into 3 groups: pioneers, migrators, and settlers. Pioneers are innovative products with distinct value, adored by customers and vital to your company's unique identity and future profitability. Contrarily, settlers are run-of-the-mill imitations that marginally improve what competitors offer, providing limited value. Migrators fall in between, offering more value than settlers but lacking true innovation. To create your Pioneer Migrator Settler map, take a square and divide it horizontally into 3 sections. Place your settlers, migrators, and pioneers as circles in the bottom, middle, and top sections, respectively. Represent each product's revenue generation by the size of its circle. The larger the circle, the greater the revenue. Once you've visualized your product landscape, evaluate the distribution. Excessive dependence on settlers can jeopardize your future. Therefore, the blue ocean narrative compels you to expand your pioneer product repertoire and elevate your migrators. By staking your claim in the blue ocean, you foster innovation and growth, securing a competitive edge in the ever-evolving market. Unveiling Strategy Canvas. The Strategy Canvas is a valuable tool in developing a blue ocean approach, allowing businesses to assess their current strategies and the competitive forces within their industry. By plotting key competitive factors and comparing with industry leaders, companies can gain insights into their position, revealing opportunities to break away from conventional practices and create unique offerings. At the core of initiating a blue ocean approach lies the Strategy Canvas, a system specially designed to help you evaluate your current business strategy and the competitive dynamics in your field. Employing the Strategy Canvas involves mapping the critical competitive factors and gauging the value drawn by the consumers from each aspect. Picture the canvas as a graph with the horizontal axis representing primary competitive factors within your domain, while the vertical axis signifies the offering level of each element, ranging from low to high. Consider the charity case discussed earlier, where competition factors might include the percentage of donation reaching the cause and the costs tied to fundraising efforts. Creating your strategy canvas starts with pinpointing crucial competitive factors, usually anywhere between 5 and 12. Next, select a prominent player from your field to serve as a basis for comparison. Ideally, the industry leader sets the benchmark, but if your business is at the forefront, use your closest competitor instead. Using a scale from 1, very low, to 5, very high, evaluate both your offerings and those of the competitor for each competitive factor. Plot these points on the canvas to create comparative graphs. Upon completion, analyzing the strategy canvas uncovers significant insights. For instance, similar curves between your business and the competitor signal fierce competition in a red ocean, while consistently lower curves indicate inferior offerings. The strategy canvas not only emphasizes the importance of a blue ocean shift for your business, but it also aligns your team and unveils opportunities to deviate from industry norms and establish unique propositions. Uncover hidden pain points. Delve into undiscovered pain points within your industry to expand your market. Employ the Buyer Utility Map tool to illuminate areas for improvement at different stages of a buyer's journey. Addressing these pain points will attract new customers and increase your product's popularity. As you strive to grow your market, consider the impact of unveiling hidden pain points that are reducing the desirability of your product or pushing potential customers away. For example, wine constitutes only 15% of alcohol sales in the United States. One possible reason is the frustration wine lovers experience while choosing from countless options and struggling to open the bottles effortlessly. Unearthing such pain points can greatly impact your industry's growth. An effective way of identifying these issues is creating a buyer utility map, a 6x6 table representing the different stages of a customer's journey and the respective utility levers. The columns represent the buyer experience cycle: purchase, delivery, use, supplements, maintenance, and disposal. The rows signify customer productivity, simplicity, convenience, risk reduction, fun and image, and environmental friendliness. For a wine buyer, the journey involves finding the right bottle, buying, opening, sharing, drinking the wine, and disposing of the empty bottle. Fill the utility map by asking a set of questions. What hinders customer productivity? What complicates the process? What affects convenience? How is risk reduction obstructed? What ruins the fun? What impedes environmental friendliness? Additionally, analyze why these factors cause the specific effects. Upon completing the table, evaluate how many cells are addressed by your industry and identify the pain points you can eliminate. Addressing these frustrations will lure people who haven't purchased your product yet. For instance, Comic Relief's Red Nose Day eliminated the difficulty of making small donations, attracting individuals who wouldn't typically participate in charity drives such as children and low-income families. By understanding and mitigating pain points, you can expand your market and increase your product's appeal. 6 Paths to Blue Ocean Opportunities. The 6 Paths framework is an essential tool to discover new blue ocean opportunities. To create untapped markets, focus on 1. Exploring alternative industries, 2. Examining strategic groups within your industry, 3. Assessing the chain of buyers, 4. Understanding the context of product use, 5. Reimagining the balance of functionality and emotion, and 6. Shaping external trends that impact your industry. By following these paths, you can successfully navigate towards creating your own blue ocean. When charting your unique path to blue ocean opportunities, consider these 6 approaches. 1. Survey alternative industries to understand why customers prefer one over another. Take the example of plumbing services versus hardware stores. What drives consumer choice between these options? 2. Investigate various strategic groups within your industry. Aim to pinpoint why customers select one product group, example, high value, over another, example, low cost. 3. Examine the chain of buyers, those who influence and pay for your product, such as parents deciding on clothing purchases for their preteen children. Identifying overlooked buyer chains can reveal untapped markets. 4. Analyze the context in which your product is used and the broader solution buyers seek. For instance, British electric kettle manufacturers discovered that their customers had to clean the lime scale buildup before brewing tea. By introducing a built-in filter, Philips provided a superior experience for their customers. 5. Contemplate the interplay amongst functionality and emotion within your industry. While some sectors focus purely on utility, like the legal profession, redefining this balance could unlock new potentials. 6. Understand and shape external trends impacting your industry. Begin by recognizing those that directly affect your business, such as climate change in agriculture. With this knowledge, consider ways you can not only adapt but actively influence these trends. By following these 6 paths, businesses can create their own blue ocean opportunities and thrive in an increasingly competitive world. Crafting a blue ocean shift. In order to create a successful blue ocean shift, leverage the 4 actions framework, which consists of 4 critical questions to transform your business. Based on the answers, eliminate, reduce, raise, or create new factors to establish a unique place in the market, as illustrated by the innovative hotel chain, citizenM. Once you've determined your strategy, it's time to put it into practice. The 6 Paths framework assists in identifying potential changes for your business. However, to effectively utilize these findings, it's crucial to convert them into clear options for a blue ocean shift. The 4 actions framework serves as a powerful tool to achieve this objective and forms the final part of step 4. This framework is built upon 4 key questions and their corresponding actions. Firstly, determine which factors your industry considers essential but could actually be eliminated. Consider the case of citizenM, a hotel chain that revolutionized the hospitality sector by offering affordable luxury stays. They achieved this by removing conventional features like front desk and concierge services, proving that these were not essential for a luxury hotel. Secondly, identify which factors can be reduced significantly below the industry standard. As an example, citizenM minimized room sizes, believing that guests mainly utilize their rooms for sleeping. However, when making reductions, it's vital to counterbalance by elevating other aspects. The third question asks which factor should be enhanced notably above the industry standard. For citizenM, this meant prioritizing the sleeping experience with larger beds, high-quality linens, and a tranquil environment. Lastly, think about which amenities or characteristics have never been offered before and create something new. With the absence of a traditional front desk, Citizen M introduced versatile ambassadors who assist guests with queries and issues. Applying these questions to your business context allows you to devise an effective blue ocean strategy. This then paves the way for the final stage, executing your blue ocean shift, which you can learn more about in the book's concluding section. Picking your blue ocean strategy. Organize a blue ocean fair to involve key stakeholders in selecting the best blue ocean strategy for your organization. Begin with an industry overview and present the different blue ocean options, ensuring clarity and understanding of the rationale behind them. After reflecting upon the presentations, invite attendees to vote on their preferred option and collect feedback for further insights. Welcome to the world of blue ocean strategies, where new markets and opportunities await. It's time to shift focus from red oceans, overcrowded, cutthroat market spaces, and chart a course towards your very own blue ocean. The process involves comparing and selecting the ideal strategy to implement. This adventure requires the involvement of your organization's finest minds, including those from marketing, manufacturing, HR, finance, IT, and logistics. For a broader perspective, consider inviting customers, partners, and suppliers as well. During the Blue Ocean Fair, start by shedding light on the prevailing red oceans in your industry and emphasizing the importance of this bold, blue shift. Follow up by sharing and carefully presenting the various blue ocean options crafted through your diligent exploration. Remember, the key is to ensure that all attendees appreciate the thought process and underlying logic of each choice. As you present each option, start with the product's tagline, unveil the strategies developed in earlier stages, and guide your audience through every component, such as the strategy canvas and the 4 actions framework. Clarity is crucial. Leaving no stone unturned will allow informed decisions and solid insights. Once the presentations are complete, offer time for reflection and contemplation. Create stations featuring posters detailing all options, promoting thorough deliberation. Then, invite attendees to voice their opinions by voting on the option they find most compelling. This process can be as simple as using post-it notes to indicate preferences on the posters. Encourage them to provide feedback on their choices, revealing what factors influenced their decision. Armed with the collective wisdom of your stakeholders, you'll have clarity on the most promising blue ocean strategy. The time for implementation is now. With dedication and a touch of luck, you'll soon find yourself sailing smoothly in a vibrant, untapped market.
In conclusion, the Blue Ocean Shift is a powerful strategy for businesses seeking to propel themselves beyond conventional competition and explore new market opportunities. By embracing a new perspective, incorporating human-centered motivations, and employing market-creating tools, organizations can redefine their industries and create innovative, value-driven products. By following the practical steps, strategies, and frameworks detailed in WChanKim's Blue Ocean Shift, business leaders will be well-equipped to identify and address hidden pain points, craft creative solutions, and ultimately achieve unparalleled growth and success in their industries.